It was a big election night in Jersey City for the teachers union as the JCEA Education Matters ticket of Lorenzo Richardson, Torres, and Gerald Lyons won seats on the Board of Education in convincing fashion. Each of them, as well as JCEA President Ronnie Greco, spoke with Hudson County View about how they felt after the big win.
I mean, number one, first and foremost, the JCEA. They did a great job. They hit the streets hard. You know, Ron Greco, Mike Greco, the whole team, Kevin Reed, and everybody, the whole team down did a great job. You see the streets here, they plastered the streets. The teachers did a great job. My teachers up here in 27, all the teachers in the Heights, and all throughout the entire city did a great job. My right-hand man, DJ Wise, he worked real hard up here for me in the Heights. We made sure we delivered here for the Heights for the JCEA and for our teachers. Other than that, everybody else down the line, the entire team, you know, I got some folks back here. John, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The entire team over here, you know, my family, of course, I mean, I don't have to say much about that. My family, first and foremost, they deserve all the credit in the world for letting me do this, and this is 5 years in the making.
I'm very thankful to God and to all the people that supported me, my coworkers, my family, my friends, the activists out there, the Children First team for doing everything they could, spending a lot of time, giving up their free time, getting away from the family to make this happen. I'm going to go in there now and do what I can to make our schools the best they can be.
I feel good about the victory because I think it says a lot about children and education being important on a lot of people's minds. And I think based on the turnout and the amount of votes that came out for us, which I think probably looking back, it may be an unprecedented number. And I'm hoping that that's a mandate that we demand that things in this school system are taken care of, that our children come first, and that we make sure that they all have books. We make sure that they're all having good and healthy food. We make sure that the facilities are all being upkept properly, and that we make sure that the education that our children are getting is of the same quality in every single school for each and every one of our 28,000 children.
I think the message was that we voters, we really tried to put out there the true issues, things that were transpiring in the school district when it comes to accountability and transparency, where funds are being spent, where resources are being allocated in the schools, what school buildings are really being denied resources and things that the pupils need, and other schools have an overflow of those things.
Greco and the JCEA ticket also talked about how they would work with the remaining board members moving forward.
At the end of the day, we have to work together. It's for the kids. It's not for us. It's not for any egos that anybody might have, and it might not be for any personal feelings. You know, we have to respect each other and make sure we work towards the common cause. At the end of the day, I want to hit this ground running. I want to find out what every department does in the Board of Ed, exactly who does what, so that when issues come up, I can find out from the superintendent who to report to or who to find out more information on. I want to dig deeper into that budget, find out where money's being wasted and where we can find more money to go back to the schools and go back to our children.
I'm going to support the union, do whatever I can to get them to get a contract, and to support the schools to make them the best they can be, make sure it's equitable across the entire district. I don't want any school not to have the wonderful things they have now, but I want all the other schools that don't have them to get them. I want to make sure all the kids in our district have a good chance of being successful.
Oh, well, we'll have to wait to see how that pans out as far as, you know, how we're going to reorganize. But once that takes place, I'm going to make sure and ensure that whatever's on the agenda, that the children are coming first on that agenda.
I think tonight's win will change the dynamic of the board. It will change the tenor, the tone of the board. There's been a blatant lack of respect to the community, to the parents, to the students, and certainly the teachers and support staff in the schools. I hope that this will change and that we can have a dialogue. All throughout this campaign, the candidates spoke about having dialogue with the teachers, and the contract is important, but the basis of this campaign was, as I've always said, even if we had a great contract in place, we would still be fighting this hard for this election because of the factors and the things that are going on in the schools that affect the children that we're concerned about the quality of the education and the manipulation of figures. When they say that the dropout rate has plunged and all the different rates, you know, you can always manipulate numbers.
I'm Michael Shurin with Hudson County View, the eye of the community.